A brief introduction to renewable energy. Renewable energy, are energy sources that can be naturally replenished on a human timescale, such as solar, hydro, wind, geothermal, tides, and biomass. Renewable energy can date back to 790,000 years ago, when people used biomass to make fire and heat food. Renewable energy have improved greatly since then as technology has advanced and we have easier ways to create energy like solar panels, wind turbines, geothermal factories, and hydro dams. Renewable energy produce around 26% of global energy yearly. How is renewable energy useful? Renewable energy is clean and affordable versus oil, coal and natural gas, which produce a lot of pollution and damages the ecosystem. In the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, the use of renewable energy has increased and most people in rural areas have energy, though still over 800 million people don't have electricity, which also means no clean cooking fuels and running water. In parts of Africa, only 28% of all the hospitals have electricity, whilst others either only have unstable electricity or don't have any connection. Electricity for medical centers are important because good and modern equipments require the connection of electricity. How does renewable energy benefit the world? Humans have been polluting the Earth for years and is overloading our atmosphere with carbon dioxide and other global warming emissions. These gases act like a blanket, trapping heat. As a result, this makes global warming, drought, sea level rise, and extinction. However, renewable energy produces little to no global warming. Solar, wind and hydro systems generate electricity with no associated air pollution emissions. Geothermal and biomass systems emit some air pollutants, though total air emissions are generally much lower than those of coal and natural gas-fired power plants. In addition, wind and solar require no amount of water to operate, whilst fossil fuels have a significant impact on water resources. Both coal mining and natural gas drilling can pollute sources of drinking water, and all thermal power plants, including those powered by coal, gas, and oil, withdraw and consume water for cooling. Solar energy is one of the most promising renewable energy as it sources heat in the sun, and this source can last for 5 billion years more. Solar energy is going to become the next main source for energy because technology has evolved and now there are many ways to harness and use the energy like solar heating, photovoltaics, solar thermal energy, solar architecture, molten salt power plant and artificial photosynthesis. The International Energy Agency says the development of affordable, inexhaustible and clean solar energy technologies will have huge longer-term benefits. Solar energy can also enhance sustainability, reduce pollution, lessen global warming and keep fossil fuel prices lower than otherwise. These advantages are globally effective. Here are some facts on renewable energy. Wind power is the process of harnessing the wind to provide the mechanical power through wind turbines to turn electric generators and traditionally to do other work, like milling or pumping. Wind power is a sustainable and renewable energy, and has a much smaller impact on the environment compared to burning fossil fuels. Wind power is usually produced in a wind farm. Wind power is an inexpensive source of electricity and cheaper than coal and gas plants. Denmark has also made a very smart investment on building offshore wind farms. Offshore wind is steadier and stronger, so providing more energy, but is expensive and requires lots of maintenance. Some good things about wind energy is that it's cost-effective, clean fuel sourced and it can be built anywhere. So most ranches and farms have been using wind turbines if they are far from unstable electricity connection. Hydropower. Water power is the energy from fast or falling water, running water, and can be used for many good purposes. Since a long time ago, people have used the energy from water to do many production work such as water mills, grist mills, sawmills, textile mills, trip hammers, dock cranes, domestic lifts, and ore mills. How a hydro dam works is that using the fast, gushing water, the water will spin a turbine which powers up a generator and which connects to a power distributor. It is also a really reliable and good source because it is green. It can generate energy and electricity without polluting the water and put water to good use by benefiting the humankind and the earth. Hydro energy is also the most efficient way to generate electricity. Hydro dams can convert as much as 90% of the available energy into electricity. The best fossil fuel plants are only about 50% efficient. People have used biomass energy since the earliest cavemen first made wood fires for cooking or keeping warm. Today, biomass energy biofuel is used to fuel electricity generators, cars and other machinery. Biomass is a plant or animal material used to produce energy, electricity or heat. Biomass can be very useful and it is also eco-friendly since the materials that it needs have zero pollution such as corn, sugarcane, sugar, starch, animal waste, garbage waste and all sorts of those things can just make what we need to replace fossil fuels. Biofuel. Biofuel is fuel that is produced through contemporary processes from biomass. It is really eco-friendly and the production of it is fast and clean. Brazil already has cars that run on biofuels and even gas stations for biofueled cars. It is also cheaper and eco-friendly. And biofuel is not just for cars but also boats and helicopters. Scientists think that biomass and solar could be our next main energy resource as technology gets better. Thanks for watching.